Hello again, everyone. Saka here, and welcome back to Lunar 2 Eternal Blue. And when we last left off, we picked up Lamina from the Haunted Mansion and found our way to Nota. And I don't know if we're even supposed to be here right now, but let's poke around. If we need to go to the tent village up north or that shrine or architecture out east, we'll go ahead and do that. But let's poke around and see what's going on, like this guy here. This used to be my house until I gave it to Althena's Chosen. Now my home is used to serve the goddess Althena, and that makes me very happy. I have gladly given everything I own to the Chosen in exchange for the salvation of my soul. You gave your house away? Don't you understand the value of home equity? A word of advice, don't give away either of the 2 brain cells you have left. Yeah, you tell him, Lamina. We are working hard and casting aside our earthly desires to pursue our dream. Our goal is to collect enough money to build the largest shrine in the world. The largest shrine in the world, that has a nice ring to it. Just like I'm called the richest girl in the world or the most beautiful girl in the world. But my goal is to be called the legendary leader of the Magic Guild of Vane. There was a time when East and West Nota got along very well. But then someone compared the 2 halves of Nota to Lunar and the Blue Star. It was an innocent comment, but it caused a rift between East and West that continues to this day. Which half of Nota was the Blue Star? Which half was Lunar? The debates raged on and on. And now East and West Nota might as well be separate towns. It's a pathetic situation. Don't you think it's wonderful to serve the goddess Althena? Yeah, I guess so. I'm sure that Althena appreciates your positive attitude. I'm sure that she'll also appreciate your donation. Hey, what are you doing? These guys are frauds. They're going to use that money to buy fish. Welcome to the shrine of the great goddess Althena. Our shrine is smaller than the ones in neighboring towns, but what we lack in size, we make up in zeal. If we keep receiving donations, we'll be able to expand the shrine. How I look forward to that day. All right, so the Chosen have taken over this town quite well, it seems, and East and West Nota don't get along. Hey there, welcome to the trading town of Nota. Here you'll find almost anything your little heart desires. All right, well, I'm looking for weapons and armor, of course. Far to the east of Nota, and directly north of Takar, is an ancient ruin. Yes, we've seen it. I've long been intrigued by their mystery. Why were they constructed, and by whom? Alas, I have never been intrigued enough to explore the ruins myself. I fear what might lurk within. Maybe those ruins are filled with mounds of old treasure. Let's go and find out. Yeah, and maybe those ruins are filled with the remains of money-grubbing adventurers. Besides, that place is rumored to be crawling with the undead, and I don't like what I can't kill. Oh no, Ronfar, your anger dice do a pretty good job of killing things. Okay, well, I don't know what is up with that guy. But Goss's necklace, though. So it is, all right, an accessory slot. Recovers 7 hit points per turn when worn. Awesome, so it's basically like a healing ring. We'll give Hero the healing. And then as far as the other ring is concerned, decreases fire and earth damage to our healer Ronvar. I've never seen my precious Julia so sad before. It's as though she's always on the verge of tears. All I want for my daughter, and all I've ever wanted, is for her to be happy. I know that my husband wants Julie to marry the mayor of West Nota, but he doesn't realize that... Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to burden you with problems that obviously aren't your concern. Ha ha ha! Life is beautiful, my friends. Just look at Julia, my lovely daughter, for the proof. After she marries the mayor of West Nota, she's going to live a life of luxury. This wedding will also begin a new era of cooperation between West and East Nota. The daughter of East Nota's mayor marrying the mayor of West Nota? How splendid it is! I'm going to be the most famous leader in the history of East Nota, and it's all thanks to Julia. All right, arranged marriage. As the daughter of the mayor of East Nota, I have responsibilities and obligations. If I marry the mayor of the West, Nota will be united, and everyone in our town will prosper. And no one would benefit if I married someone else. No one but me. I can't let down my father. I have to go through with this. I know it will be for the best. Forgive me, Kyle. And is Kyle the blinking, or is she like projecting Kyle here? It almost makes me think that maybe Kyle had a potion of invisibility or something and he was just hanging out. I'm a 3rd-generation merchant. My grandfather taught my father and me all the tricks of the trade. Gramps was never happier than when his customers were happy too. and I feel the same way. Hey, come on over here if you got the time. And if you don't got the time, make the time. Have you ever seen a fish like this before? Didn't think so. This little beaut is from the Minia Sea. It's the rarest and most delicious fish in the world. And if you don't believe me, go on and have a bite. Delicious fish? Those are the most beautiful words I've ever heard. Let's have a bite. Yah! Small request, Red. Aim your flaming halitosified exhalation away from my head next time. Hey, mister! Do you know the name of the Dragon Master? He's the greatest of the 4 heroes. I don't want to be a merchant like my dad. I want to be a Dragon Master and work for Althena. All right, and into the bar. I bet it's built into the mountain. Yeah, bigger on the inside. My, if that isn't the cutest little kitty cat I've ever seen. Is it for sale? Who, Ruby? I'm sorry, miss, but Ruby's my adventuring assistant, and she says she's not a cat. I'm not a cat hero, and I'm not your assistant either. I'm Hero's girlfriend. Okay, Ruby. Those merchants in West Noda make me laugh. I went over there to talk business, and all they wanted to talk about was the proper procedure. They want to do everything a certain way. They're very big on tradition and ceremony. I tried to explain that customers don't care about procedures, that they just want good prices. But I came back here when I realized they'd never change their minds. Fools, all of them. I've traveled to a lot of places in my day, but East Noda is my favorite. The ladies here are so beautiful and flirtatious, I just want to take them all home with me. Some people think this place is too crowded, but I like it, because it never gets boring. Just make sure you keep a nice tight grip on your wallet when you're walking around town. Say, what's a nice bunch of kids like you doing in a dive like this? Ah, well, make yourselves comfy. Everyone's welcome here, whether they're nice kids or old coops. What do you think of Noda so far? Have you bought anything yet that you don't really need? I'm sick of Althena's chosen coming into this tavern to curse out me and my fellow drinkers. They're always telling us what we should and shouldn't do, just like the stiffs in West Noda. I'm proud to live in East Noda, where I can do what I want when I want. And where do the chosen get off asking for donations? The goddess lives in our hearts, not our wallets. Hey there, strangers. Welcome to East Noda's finest tavern. You all look a little young to be here, but I'm sure that I can slip you guys a couple of drinks when the barkeep isn't looking. So why don't I start you off some of the local ale while you take a look at our beverage list? We have an assortment of fine liquors from around the world. I'm a traveling merchant, and I make a point of getting plastered in every town I visit. Let me tell you, this ale in this tavern is strong enough to get the job done very quickly. I also make a point of spewing chunks in every tavern I visit, so you might want to back away. Ho, ho, ho! Come on in and tell me, have you all found what you're looking for? If you can't find something in Noda, it doesn't exist. And that's all there is to it. The merchants of Noda pride themselves on selling anything and everything you could want. What I want is to sit down and rest my feet. All this walking around town has me worn out. Well, Gene, we have to poke around a little bit. All right, next level up, there's the weapon and armor shop and a peekaboo. Nice, the full silver light. All right, I think weapons are priority. Oh crap, 3 weapon shops? What in the world? You won't find a better item shop anywhere in Noda, especially not West Noda. All right, so items. Okay, good deal. If you're looking for armor, you came to the right place. The shops in West Noda are too expensive. So if we head over there and find better stuff for cheaper, I'm gonna be pretty upset. Yeah, I feel they're trying to just milk us out of money. But some improvement is better than no improvement, I suppose. So an iron shield for Hero, a flare dress for Jean, a silver robe for Lamina, the iron helm for Hero, and the silver bandana for Ronvar. So Hero's defense goes up by 5, Ronvar's defense goes up by 3, Lamina's defense goes up by 4, Wisdom goes up by 1, Magic defense goes up by 1, we'll take that, and Jean's defense goes up by 4. All right, it's time to sell this stuff back. 1 magic staff, 1 wood shield, 1 pretty dress, 1 robe. Oh, the iron helm, forgot about that. Yeah, and Hero's defense goes up by 3 for there. Leather cap, colorful bandana. All right, so these must be the weapons then. There are many weapon shops in West Noda, but this one is better than all of them put together. All right, just the broadsword for Hero, 1,200 bucks. But we'll take it, no downside. Ooh, we keep the same number of attacks, but attacks go up by 8. We'll take that. And $345 back for the long sword. You look like you're new to the village of Noda. I'm sure you've noticed our carefree lifestyles. Just make sure you're not quite so carefree about spending your silver with the local merchants. Those shopkeepers will rip you off at every opportunity and do it with a smile on their face. Are we gonna find out that the stuff they sold us is actually garbage? My mom always sends me to West Noda to do her shopping for her. I hate West Noda. Everyone there is stuck up and uses really big words when they talk to try to sound smart. But the old guy who runs the shop I visit is always nice to me. He's not like everyone else there. All right, we might have to check that guy out. I don't expect my supply of goods to last much longer, not with all that's happening in the world. Haven't you people heard of all the insane developments in other villages? A monster called the Destroyer was roaming around Larpa. A statue of Athena was smashed in Dalton. And the gates of Takar were closed for a short while. As I said, it's insanity. What's not insanity is getting that herb from you. I've been a trader since I was old enough to barter, and I'm sick of it. I want a new career. I don't want any more boredom in my life. I crave excitement and adventure in the great wide world. You look somewhat pale, my friends. Perhaps you'd like to buy some green slime extract. It's really quite an effective and safe stimulant and health tonic. The only mild side effect that I've encountered is a complete loss of bladder control. Yeah, just a minor, nothing major there. Noda is a busy trade center. Many merchants live in Noda and travel across the world to do business. My trading methods are simple. I buy goods where they're cheap and sell them where they're not. I usually don't travel any farther away than Larpa because I get too bored on long journeys. But I know merchants who sail across the seas to ply their trade and increase their profits. Indeed. All right, let's try to go to West Noda. Please try one of Noda's famous snack cakes, won't you? They're delicious and nutritious. Give me a break. You're not going to sell anything with a pitch like that. Now let's try it again with a little more enthusiasm and a lot more pizzazz. Through the west door, there's a bridge that joins the two sides of Nota. This bridge is the only route between West and East Noda. Everyone in the village used to hold their weddings out there on the bridge, including my wife and I. Those were wonderful times, but now the bridge isn't used for much of anything. All right, so we'll head on across to West Nota then. Uh-oh. What the heck? Oh no! You did well to get this far, but you'll not escape again. Soldiers, restrain our friends. Lord Leo knew that you would come here. You fools stumbled right into our clutches. The fugitives are surrounded, Lord Leo. What will you have us do with them? Hold your position, soldiers, while I come down to assist you in their capture. I mean, he is going to come do it himself. I know you said that Athena's guard was after you, hero. And you weren't kidding. They don't send the dragon ship Destiny to capture just anyone. I bet I know why the guard is after you, hero. You took out a loan and never paid it back. It's too bad you didn't meet me sooner. The Magic Guild's loans are practically interest-free. This isn't about money, Lamina. This is about Lucia. Leo's trying to capture her and... No time for talk, kiddies. The only way we're getting out of this mess is with our feet. Run! Well, I could use big words to summarize our predicament. I'll go with, this really sucks. We have to leave Noda and get Leo and the guard to chase us. Then we can pass the bridge. Well, hero, why don't we go to the carnival at the north end of the Midoriya Plains? Gaban and the others should be there by now, and they have a device called the Magic Arrow. We can use the arrow to fly through the sky, and maybe we can fly right over Noda. Sounds like a plan, Gene. Let's go to the carnival, everyone. All right, some direction. We did see those tents in the distance. Top up before we head out. And I don't see the dragon ship Destiny parked there under the bridge. I imagine Leo will not be too far away. All right, carnival time. Cheeky top up, even though we didn't do anything. Welcome, boys and girls and children of all ages. Welcome to the Midoriya Carnival. Step right up and see the sights. What you behold today will leave you astonished and astounded. Step right up, enter the Midoriya Carnival and leave the real world behind. All right, will do. Who do we have here? Step right up, one and all. Observe the mystery and the beauty of fire, if you dare. Watch in amazement as I spew streams of flame high into the air. So he spits fire. Big deal. I can do that too, you know. Well, of course you can, Ruby. You're a red dragon. At least, that's what you keep telling me. Why don't you just tell people you're a fire-breathing cat? Now that's impressive. Ruby, you're not gonna singe my eyebrows off because of that wisecrack, are you? Enjoy the carnival, see the sights, and don't forget to visit the Hall of Chance. This is some sort of gambling joint? Well, I happen to have my lucky dice in my pocket. Ronfar, where's your head? We don't have the time or money to waste on gambling. That's a harsh way to look at it, my dear Lamina. Rolling the dice is romantic in a way. Besides, in a place like this, I can double my money with my eyes closed. Well, maybe we have a little time to hang around here, if you double my money too. Look at that, hero. Ronfar's got Lamina hooked now. How sad. A flying cat. That's a mighty rare creature indeed. Say, why don't you let me display it in our Museum of Wonders? It'll make us both rich. Stop that silly talk this instant. That's so inhumane even I wouldn't do it. Speak for yourself, she's talking about some serious money. All right, gambling, didn't you say? Say there, come on over and try your luck with the bones. If you win big. And if you lose, so what? Just get some more money and play again. All right, I'll try it. Just what I like to see. Someone who wants to take control of their destiny. Well, then you wouldn't mind if I ensure my destiny by checking your dice. Oh, that's not necessary. We're a licensed establishment. There's no cheating here. Okay, folks, what's your wager? We'll do 10 silver. What are you betting? Your lunch money? I'm surprised the school bully didn't steal it from you. It's time to choose. Are you going to bet the even numbers or the odd? I'll take evens. All right, time to roll them bones. Go even, go even, go even. Odds, you lost. Better luck next time, eh? How about another roll? Yeah, I'm never gambling again. We got 3 wins after about 6 straight odds losses. Hey, Jean! Long time no see, girlfriend. Yeah, it has. So, what's with the outfit? Well, I wasn't getting much work as a dancer, so I changed my costume for the carnival. Since I became a bunny girl, I've never been in such demand. You should try it too, Jean. Isn't that kind of, demeaning to women? Oh, right. Holy water, crap, I was hoping for some money to make up for what I just spent. Have you seen my grandpa? He took me to this place, then went away. I'm scared. Mommy and Daddy are back home and I don't know how to get there. You're wearing really strange clothes, lady. Are you a member of the carnival? My clothes are strange? Yeah, lady, strange. Do you see anyone else walking around with a big red robe? I wish that Gramps was wearing something strange because it'd be a lot easier to find him. Well, I mean, is Gramps over here? This song brings back such sweet memories of my wife and I. She'd sing it to me all the time. And I sang it to her when I asked her to marry me. But I was so nervous that my voice kept cracking. I never seen her laugh as hard as she did that day. All right. Ooh, a fortune teller. I asked for this fortune teller to look into my romantic future, and you know what she said? I'm gonna be a bitter old spinster. And after I came all the way to this carnival to meet a guy. This fortune teller is so accurate that I get a little scared sometimes. The first time I came here, I was overwhelmed by the atmosphere. But now I'm overwhelmed by Katarina's piercing eyes. It's as if she's staring into my soul. All right, is this kind of a Royce situation? Welcome, I am Katarina, and I've been expecting you. Oh, I wasn't expecting you, Jean. Have you come here for a glimpse into your future? Actually, I've come here to see if you happen to know where Gaban might be. Oh, I don't need my powers for that. He's at the north end of the carnival. Be sure to say hello for me. Hey there, kids. Want one of my colorful balloons? I just inflated a new batch. If you buy enough of them, you'll be lifted into the sky. Hero! Hero! Can we please get some balloons, please? I want to fly! What are you talking about, Ruby? You're always flying. Ronfar, you are the biggest drag on my enthusiasm. Every adventure party has a pooper, and that's why I invited you, party pooper. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 5, 8. Ah! Please don't bother me. I have to concentrate on this song and keep the beat. Welcome to the Giggle Den. I like the Giggle Den because you can't see anyone's face. You have to imagine what they look like. Everyone is beautiful when they're cloaked in darkness. Then again, everyone is beautiful after 4 or 5 beers. What? What the? Hey, who's poking my belly button again? Stop that this instant. Well, hello, baby. Baby, that jacket you're wearing is nice and soft. That's no jacket, it's my coat, and I was born with it. Tell me, baby, what's a nice girl like you doing in a place like this? Better yet, what's a sick pervert like you doing out of prison? Ha ha ha, gotcha! Hey, don't scare me like that! Oh, come on. I just want to scare pretty girls, not dudes. Where are all the chicks? It's so dark in here that if you drop any money, you'll never be able to find it again. If there's money to be found, I'll find it. Like the silver coin I just picked up. Lamia, did you really find a coin? You've come just in time. Do you want to play our game with us? Sure, sounds like fun. Well now, someone has quite the wrong impression of my game. It's not supposed to be fun. You don't deserve to play, just go away. Okay, dude, is it murder someone when they're not looking, or? It's so dark in here, I fell asleep. All right, I don't know if we found every one in the Giggle Den, but to each their own. Whoa, 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 oops, ow! I'm so clumsy, why can't I stand up? There we go. No! Ooh! Now that's gonna leave a mark. Haha, this clown does the best pratfalls I've ever seen. I love watching people get hurt. I don't mind injuring myself if it makes you laugh. That's what being a clown is all about. Enjoy the carnival, everyone. And pay me a visit whenever you need a good laugh. Oh, Father, how long do you mean to drink here? You drink so much even when you have a daughter like me with you. Give your family proper service. This bar is like a dream, and I never want to wake up. They've got beer from LARPA. Do you know how hard it is to find LARPing beer? I could stay here forever. My daughter keeps telling me to hurry up. That little brat will just have to wait. When a man is faced with so much liquor, he has no choice but to drink it. This bar has exotic drinks from all over the world, and the most interesting stories in the world along with them. The carnival attracts barflies from across the continent. What's that you say? My granddaughter is looking for me. Why in tarnation would she be looking for me? She knows I'm a carnival junkie. Tell her I'll come and find her when I'm good and ready to go. Yeah, bad news, girl. Hey guys, why don't you try this game of skill? We're giving away fabulous prizes. Prizes? And just what are you giving away? Right now, each and every winner receives a copy of The History of Vane and Neovane. And you receive a 6-inch long piece of string just for play. It has 1,000,001 uses. Wait a minute, those are your fabulous prizes? If you want us to play, give us something worth playing for. How about gold and jewels? Lamina, I doubt this place is sponsored. With all the traveling I've done over the years, I've collected some pretty cool stuff. I buy and sell almost everything. Now what may I do for you? What do you got? So still the same broadsword. 300 for the iron shield. I think that's the price that we paid last time. Gina's all set, Lamina's all set, Hero is all set, Ronfar's all set. All right, we didn't miss anything at all. Jean, I haven't seen you in ages. What made you decide to rejoin the caravan? Actually, I'm back here to ask a favor of you. We need to use your magic arrow. It's the only way for us to get past the Noda Bridge. You want to ride the arrow? You're braver than I thought. Either that or dangerously insane. It's fine with me, but I don't know if Gavan will give you permission. It might take some convincing. Which that's what we are here to do. Son of a sand shark, Jean, it's been a long time, darling. How has the big bad world been treating you? Did you ever meet up with that guy named Lun? I know you're looking for him. It's, hard to explain. I guess this means you're not coming back to the caravan as soon as I was hoping. All right, Gaban. Jean, what's the matter? I'd love to tell you everything that's happened, Gaban, but we just don't have time. Here's the short version. Althena's guard has blocked the bridge to West Noda, and I want you to let us fly past Noda in the magic arrow. Jean, you can't be serious. The magic arrow has never flown for such a great distance. Who is the person in charge of this drunken revelry? Come forth at once. You're in more trouble than I imagined, Jean. Don't worry, I'll take care of the guard. You there! We are searching for a criminal which may have sought refuge in this place. She is dressed in an unusual red robe and is traveling with 4 companions. Have you seen her? We've been here for some time, sir, and we've seen no one who matches your description. I trust that you are telling the truth, because it is not wise to betray my trust. Search this area thoroughly. We cannot allow the destroyer to travel beyond Nota. Thank you, Gaban. Lord Leo has been relentless in his pursuit of poor Lucia. Jean, you don't have to thank me. I've seen the guard punish too many innocent people. Now we're all friends. No, we're more like family. Isn't that right, Hero? Definitely. You know, Lucia is too easy to spot in that red robe of hers. Jean, why don't you take her to the costume cart and get her into some new clothes? New clothes? But don't worry, Lucia. With all the clothes in the caravan, we'll find something that suits your style. I'll help you too. I love doing makeovers, and I'll only charge you a small commission. Don't leave me out. I want to help Lucia too. Just remember that the costume cart is in the middle, Jean. Don't wander into the wrong one. I'll let you use the magic arrow after Lucia's finished changing. And I don't want to catch any of you trying to sneak a peek. Not only do the soldiers of the guard have poor fashion sense, they have no common sense. Why is the guard cracking down on singers and dancers instead of real criminals? I think they'd change their minds if they saw Jean dance. She can be very persuasive. The caravan hasn't been the same since Jean left. She used to dance for us every evening. But now we sit around the campfire looking up at the blue star and praying for her safety. Promise me that you'll protect her from harm. I don't want to worry so much. Don't worry at all. We'll take care of Jean. But she can take care of herself too. Geez, if Lucia wanted to buy a dress, she should have come to my shop first. Gaban said you can use the arrow to fly past Nota, so I'm preparing it for you now. Some people think it's dangerous, but the thing's rock solid, so there shouldn't be any surprises. I know Jean's a strong woman, but she ain't invincible, whether or not she wants to admit it. There are times when she's gonna need your help, just like you folks need hers. Take good care of her, because she's the heart and soul of this caravan. Of course we'll take care of her. Hero and I are experts in the field of feminine protection. Ronfor, I don't think that came out right. Don't invade my personal space. I'm practicing my new dance. Not even the mighty Jean will be able to top my choreography this time, and that's a promise. Jean, oh my dear sweet Jean. I know she's crazy for me, but she cannot express her love for me because she's so very shy. Where's Jean? I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to her. If you don't tell me where she is, I'll bite both of you in the butt. Is that girl changing clothes? That dress is conspicuous even in this festival. It'll be worth seeing how she changes. Just by changing clothes, women look different. The girl in the red changes her clothes, much to the joy of the Twisted Bros. I want to peek. I know it's wrong. So now I sing this stupid song? But why won't anyone sing along? All right, another angel's tear up top. Hero, my friend, we must take full and immediate advantage of this delicious opportunity. Just follow my lead. Wow, look at all these clothes. Which outfit are you gonna choose, Lucia? I only wish to be less noticeable, Ruby. The type of clothing does not matter to me. Of course it matters, Lucia. When you put on an outfit, you're making a statement. And because you're not being charged, you should choose the most expensive garments. How about these?
Oh, that's definitely not you, Lucia.
But I think the bow's kinda cute.
Next year's fashion rage.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Too far west. That one's not too bad. Are those balloons for sale?
Do you really think this is my color?
No, we're just joking.
I can't see anything. Switch places with me, Hero. Ronfar, it's not right. Now is not the time for morality lessons. Cut the sermon and step aside. Cut it out, Ronfar! Damn it, quit spoiling the view, you little do-gooder! Oh yeah, there. Knock it off, Hero! Didn't anyone ever tell you it's not wise to stand between a man and his cheesecake? Move! Hero! Get out of the way! Ronfar! Hero! You creeps! What's wrong, Hero? Have you come to help me change into a new outfit? Lucia, aren't you embarrassed? These two perverts were scoping you out. Embarrassed? Lucia, you can't let guys take advantage of you. Show them who's in charge. You live with someone all these years and you think you know them. Are you two going to behave from now on? Good. So what do you think of Lucia's new threads, Hero? I think they really enhance her natural beauty. Why are you staring at me, Hero? Do you not like these new clothes? We should leave now. So we are going to head on to the Arrow. Giban? Whoa! Those clothes really do justice for your figure, Lucia. But then you're so beautiful that you look good in anything. I'm beautiful? I look good? Why do you smile at me when you say those things? He's complimenting you, Lucia. Don't tell me you've never been complimented before. The trick is to figure out which people mean it, and which are just saying it to kiss your butt. I assure you that I meant it. But enough of that. The magic arrow is ready for you all. Just ask the old man to activate it. I appreciate your kindness, Giban. You're a true friend. Thank you for everything. You're part of this caravan and part of my family. You don't need to thank me, Jean. You know how much we care about you, Jean, and how much we miss you. Please come back when you can. Perhaps by then, Notori will be back in the caravan too. Don't be so sad. I'm not leaving the caravan forever, you know. I'll be back soon, I promise. Just look at that outfit. They fit you perfectly, and they show off your body very well. So why did you choose to wear this particular ensemble? I love the color coordination. I chose to wear this because it is easier to move without cloth covering my legs. Lucia, I'm tempted to give you a silver coin so you can buy a clue. Jeez, crow, Jean. You look like you're ready to take on anything. We're all gonna miss you, Jean. Come back as soon as you can. All right, let's get on the magic arrow, and I'm sure nothing bad is going to happen. The arrow is ready for launch. Hold on a moment while I adjust the destination-ometer. There. Don't worry, this thing's solid as a rock. It'd take an act of God to throw it off course. I knew the old man was lying. You will all be punished for your crimes against Althena. Wait, what are you doing? Come on, hurry up and get in. Do you really think that you can escape me again? Guess again, Berman. Enjoy your flight, fools. Did you guys prefer the whiplash of the takeoff or the broken tailbone of the landing? So does anyone have an idea of where in the world we are? All I know is that my magic carpet was a much smoother ride than that crazy thing. I don't know if I'd go that far, Lamina. The human who lied to Leo to protect me, Giban, is he going to be all right? He'll be fine, Lucia. He's been getting himself out of trouble since he started the caravan. Do you hear that, Hero? Lucia's worried about Giban. I wonder if she worries about you too. Now that the contents of my stomach have settled, let's try to figure out where we are. Wherever we're at, it's old. Maybe it's an ancient fortress, or maybe it's a sacrificial altar. Right now, let's just focus on getting out of here, wherever here is. This isn't a magic arrow anymore, Hero. It's a broken arrow. What a shame. I kind of wanted to give it another try, you know? You're joking, aren't you? My stomach is still stuck in my throat from the last ride. It makes me more nauseous to realize how much this piece of junk must have cost to build. And so, everyone, crash landed at the top of the Mystic Ruins. We're gonna have to find our way out of here, so I think next time we'll be in a lot more combat than we were this time around. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next Lunar 2 Eternal Blue video. Take care.